Not too much. Somehow you kind of, Aryan wants to kick the knight back from c5, but this is impossible to do.
No, just take. And if knight takes, you exchange it. Put your knight here, and game continues. White should be a bit better. And if pawn takes, then b4 becomes a topic again. Not sure if directly, maybe even directly.
Well, he has to hurry up because now he's got just over 4 minutes on the clock. And how many moves? Okay, the only move to hold the balance is to actually take. Bishop takes knight, and he's done it. Okay. And the best move here is actually to play pawn takes.
Hang on, something's happening. Knight d6 and Carlsen takes on e5.
Oh.
Gives the exchange to get rid of this powerful knight. He's an exchange down, but he has a pawn and decent pieces. So maybe it's not too bad.
Okay. Well, Aryan is in a must-win situation. I would keep that rook on the board. Don't be tempted to make simplifications. Just put the rook on f5. Put it on open line. Okay, so he's done that.
Excellent.
Yeah, and now b4 is coming, so... Okay, but does this work?
Why wouldn't it work? I'm not sure if it's good, but it does attack the rook.
It does.
Rook will go back, f2, f1.
Then
Magnus will play f5. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
It's rook d1.
Played rook d1.
The queen retreats to e7. Any kind of move. It's a good move. Queen e6, and now rook f1. Queen goes move to e5.
He's trying to stop pawn to b4.
Queen e3 happens. Queen e3 and b4 is still in the air.
Yeah, Magnus still not out of the woods at all.
No. I mean, can he get active and play like f5?
I don't know.
Is this too much?
Now white has queen d4. Looks like white has enough control. Maybe has to play a5 to just stop b4. But it's worse.
But if you play a5, the queen trade will still happen, and it looks like Aryan is actually got the initiative. He's got the edge. He has the material advantage.
Play a5.
Queen.
Queen d4. You go away. No, it's still tense enough. I would think Magnus will still find a way, but Aryan's playing well. Also, they have on the clock king g1.
Yeah, this feels a little bit slow.
I quite like it.
Okay.
f5 is more weakening for white than queen d4. Knight d5 comes, so Magnus has to sit and wait. Which?
Okay, now f5 finally comes, but what's it? Queen d4.
Rook f2 was a bit strange because now if the queen moves this pawn to e3, that's why he has to go g3, which is, I guess, is still fine.
Okay.
King g7, Carlsen is getting ready to defend that endgame, but Aryan, after king g7, can also just play rook ft2.
That is the plan.
No endgame for you, sir.
No, instead he goes for knight b5.
Feels a bit random, but maybe also good.
Yeah. But okay, is it possible for black to actually play queen takes pawn? No, he doesn't. He takes care of his king. Rook to e7, b3 played, and now the knight maneuvers itself. I'm a little bit worried for Aryan's position because that knight could find itself on g5 at the right time, and well, f3 and h3 look like great squares.
Yeah, but knight d4, white is still in control. He goes knight d6, allowing this knight to live.
Okay, the position is so crazy, and Magnus just over 1 minute on the clock. They're on move 33, so no 1 second increment just yet. So he puts his Aryan looking out that light squared bishop. Rook d5.
Rook d5 is there. These pawns aren't really moving. He goes knight c5. After which even knight takes f5 and queen g5 might already be bad news.
In fact, that is the winning blow. Knight takes pawn is going to win the game for Aryan.
So if he does it,
Oh,
And yeah, he's going for
he's
it.
going for it. And that's it. Oh my god, pawn takes knight, queen, check. And now it's completely hopeless. The king has to go to h8, but now
Norwegian TV is getting very excited.
it is
They
very
started
exciting.
yelling.
Yeah, because it's not often that the number 2 beats the world champion.
It's just game over. Like rook d8 is there, rook f8, you can resign.
Yeah, and Magnus shaking his head. The seconds are
Resigns.
ticking down, and that's it. Aryantari has beaten Magnus Carlsen in the Armageddon. Oh, incredible, incredible stuff from Aryantari.
Yeah, he's trying not to show too much emotion, but he must be quite pleased with himself after this one.